Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gear Freak. Charlie Bravo here. So today we're going to take a look at this right here. This is the Defender Precise Fit Series belt from Nexbelt, and this is a gun belt. Okay, that is what is marketed as a gun belt. So pretty cool. This is a leather belt. It comes in a couple of colors. It comes in black and brown, and you have two choices on your buckle as well. So this is their leather series. They have a canvas series as well. And we're going to take a look at that belt next month, so be on the lookout for that. So, right off the bat, I want to tell you guys, Nexbelt did send me this belt. I sought them out, though, okay? So, yes, they did send it to me, but I sought them out. I sent them an email asking for it because I was very interested in it. This type of belt has, I've wondered about them for a while, and I wanted to check it out, take a look at it, and see what everything was about. They did not disappoint whatsoever. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Okay, the belt it's an 1 7/16, so just under that 1.5 inches. Fits in pretty much every belt loop you've got as far as menswear goes. This is available for women as well. It looks to me on their website that it's the exact same belt. Not positive of that, but it looks like it is. For women, yeah, you might want a thinner belt, but when you're talking about a gun belt, 1.5 inches is probably about as narrow of a belt as you really want, even for women, just because you need to support that firearm. So I wouldn't really want to go anything smaller than that anyway. I think it's a good size, actually. I think that's probably about the perfect size for a gun belt. Now, when you get it, it's going to come in some great packaging, lots of instructions. Be sure you read the instructions, figure out exactly what you need to do. It's going to be it's not a difficult process whatsoever, but it might be a little bit of trial and error getting the right size. It talks about making sure that use something that's your normal belt size or your normal pant size and figure out what that's going to be. Add a couple of inches if you're going to be carrying inside the waistband or something like that. What I ended up doing was I like my pants a little loose, so the size of my pants really didn't equate to the belt size. Really, I put it on, I kind of went a little large, and I just started cutting off, inch at a time until I got it where I wanted it. Where mine is currently set is, for the most part, it's a little snug, but it's as far as the adjustments let it go. Okay, as tight as the adjustments let it go is a little snug. That way I can loosen it up. Okay, I can go all the way out to there, which is quite large if you ask me, and not have any issues. That allows me to put an inside the waistband holster without any problems. Or I can put on that turkey dinner or a grande burrito or something like that without it causing me any problems as well. It has a magnetic locking system. Okay, so the latch mechanism on this, it doesn't have a spring that's going to wear out or anything like that. It's magnetic, and I will try to put some close-up pictures of all this so you guys can see all of those things, because it's kind of difficult to see. It's kind of hard to really get an understanding on how all this stuff works. But so I'll try to do maybe some close-up video and things like that as well. Very good-looking belt. On the inside of it, it has this kind of a nylon canvas-ish type of material. It is a water-resistant, water-repellent type of material, so it's going to help with sweat and things like that. Those long days, it's not going to cause too many problems. And the ratcheting system, as I said, pretty cool. The new belts that they have coming out is you have 10 full inches of adjustment. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of adjustment. And, I think that's pretty neat. You don't have any holes in your belt. Most belts, they have a hole and adjustments like every inch, okay? And this one, you got them every 1/4 inch. So you have a lot more fine-tuning there. You don't have to go, oh, well, that one's too tight. Oh, that one's too loose. You don't have to worry about that at all. So I think that's pretty neat, and it's definitely useful. When you are setting up the belt, it comes 50 inches long. So that's a pretty big belt. It'll fit a 50-inch waist. There are hash marks all the way down to 25 inches. If you need it smaller than that, you can cut off more. I would be very careful when you're doing that. Make sure you're measuring it very precisely. Make sure you're cutting it exactly, one of those measure twice, cut once type of deals, because once you cut it too short, this belt is pretty much useless after that. I guess you're going to give it to your kids or something, but works very good. The securing system that holds the belt to the buckle it has that normal like kind of lever action with the little alligator teeth, but it also has the addition of 2 set screws, and that's just to help keep that belt in there nice and tight. It's not going to pull free. You know, a lot of people like to really crank on that belt, especially if you're carrying a gun. You're trying to keep your pants up, you know, with that extra weight. Even a full-size gun especially is going to cause a lot of problems. That set screw is going to allow you to tighten it up a lot without it, you know, causing problems and just ripping loose from the buckle. So definitely an improvement there as well, if you ask me. So the price on this belt is $59.99. Currently, if you go to their website, click on anything, and you're going to have a pop-up window come up with a 20% off if you sign up for their newsletter or something like that, your email account. Pretty cool. I don't know if that's something that's going on all the time or not, but it is definitely going on right now, March of 2017. 20% off your first purchase. I think that's pretty cool. So you can get it a little bit less than that $59.99 for sure. As far as things that I would improve about it, the belt itself, fantastic. I wouldn't make any improvements. The latching mechanism, awesome. The ratcheting system is awesome. One thing that I would like to see is this belt is available in brown, and it is available with one other buckle choice. And that's really it. I think you could offer it with lots of different buckle choices. Black and brown for a dressy type belt, I think that's plenty good. That's what most belts are going to be available in. But Nexbelt has a lot of choices for buckles, but they don't offer as you to customize that when you're purchasing the belt right there. You would have to buy those buckles separately. I think it'd be neat to have that choice, you know, a drop-down menu of some buckle choices, so you can choose more than just those two, between those two buckles for your gun belt. I think that would be pretty cool. But really, other than that, I love this belt. This thing is pretty amazing. The ratcheting system, I was worried about it, that it was going to pop loose. You know, you put it under a lot of strain, especially when you're cranking down on that thing, trying to keep your pants up with a full-size handgun. I was afraid that it would pop loose somehow. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. It's never even threatened to do that, and I've had it cranked down pretty tight. So I definitely like that. It's easy to loosen it up. It has, again, it's a magnetic type of latch on it, but it just has a little lever down there. You pop it, and you can, again, loosen it in 1/4 inch increments. One of the things that this belt is good for is that subtle loosening of the belt, okay? So if you had that large dinner, you had that grande burrito or something like that, and now you got to sit down, boy, that's tough, okay? You can just pop that latch and it will just kind of pop open just a little bit. Okay, a more practical use would be, okay, if you carry appendix and you're sitting down, you sit down, you can just pop that a little bit to give yourself a little more comfort, and then it's pretty easy to tighten it back up. You can just cinch it back up a little tight as soon as you stand up. So yes, that is a more practical thing, but let's be honest, we're probably going to do it when we overeat as well. So pretty cool little system though. I really like it a lot. So be sure to check it out. It is nexbelt.com. I will leave a link down below to this one specifically. Again, this is the Defender from Nexbelt. This is their leather series, their dress belts, and it looks fantastic. It looks great. You can wear it with jeans as well, but it is definitely a home with a suit. I think that's pretty cool because a lot of gun belts, they really don't look very good with, they're not very classy, shall we say. I like gun belts, don't get me wrong, but they really don't go with business attire most of the time. This one definitely does. I do want to show you one last thing real quick, and that is how stiff the belt is, okay? It is a stiff belt for sure. It's not going to sag or kind of pinch or anything like that under the weight of even a full-size 1911 or something like that. It's going to hold up, and it's going to be just fine. So I do like that a whole lot. So again, check them out. This is the Nexbelt Defender. And if you guys want to share this video, I always appreciate it when you guys do that. And if you are not a subscriber and you want to see more Gear Freak, more videos like this one, find that subscribe button down below, put your crosshairs on it, pull the trigger on your mouse, and then come back next Thursday for another Gear Freak. And remember, your mind, that is your most important weapon, and it's vital to be armed with information. Until next time, take care and be safe. Charlie Bravo, out.